right. Thank you for taking your time out to meet with me today. I have a few things I wanted to discuss with you today. If that's all right.
Okay. Do you care if I just cover some things first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is what we talked about is totally confidential.
Mm-hmm.
If you pose a threat to others, or you tell me something that I think means that you're going to harm yourself or harm others, I'm going to have to report it. But other than that, this is a safe place. Anything you say will stay between me and you. Okay? All right. And then I'm just going to take some notes as we go.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to look.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
So what's been going on?
Well, I really enjoy going to school here at Campbellton University. I enjoy the teachers. I enjoy the professors. Enjoy all the doctors. Enjoy everybody here at this school. Everybody's such kind people. I love the Christian atmosphere that I feel on a daily basis walking around the campus. This feeling of positivity, that overwhelming feeling of love and joy throughout the campus. I love it, and I love the like I said, the faculty. I love the education that I'm getting here. The only issue that I really have is the fact that I can't. But there's not really many opportunities for minority students.
Okay.
And
how long have you been coming to Campbell's now?
Oh, well, this is my third year. I'm a junior here at Campbellton University. Found my calling. Woo! But there's not that many opportunities for African American students.
Okay.
I know that they recently established the BSA program, the Black Student Association program.
Okay.
And I really enjoy that, but I just wish we had more opportunities on the campus.
Okay, can you elaborate what you mean by more opportunities?
Yeah. What I mean by more opportunities is I like with the BSA and the BSA program, we have the opportunity to discuss current issues that are going on and current things that are going on that affect us as African American students. But I wish that there was a program, or if they had classes, if they had some way for us to get educated about African American culture.
Okay.
I feel like that's something that we don't really get to talk about much as a people altogether, but specifically on campus, and in classes, I feel like we don't really talk about the history of African Americans and how we got here and who we are today, and the Harlem Renaissance, and all those things that African Americans have contributed to society today. And I just feel like those are things we don't really get to talk about, and I just wish there was a way for us to do that.
Okay, so other than the establishment of the BSA organization, has there been any other large steps towards a more culturally aware campus?
Honestly, in my personal opinion, I feel like, given that the BSA it's a wonderful program, it's fantastic. I love it, and I love being able to go into the meetings. But I feel like there's not, beyond that, there hasn't been much done to establish more African American based programs in the school.
Okay.
And maybe that's just me nitpicking, but I just feel like I came to school to get an education, and I want to learn about my major, I want to learn about my minor, but I also want to learn about my people as well, as an African American male.
So, do you care if we talk about some goals then? Okay. What do you think would be a step that you could take towards reaching this goal of bringing more? Are you wanting more programs, more awareness, that type of thing to your campus?
Well, this is something that I was just thinking about, and it may happen, it may not happen, but I just wanted to bring it to light.
Okay.
There's fraternities and sororities, and I realize that the campus is really big on not having that, but the original Black fraternities and sororities, they're known as the Divine Nine. Those are the original Black fraternities and sororities that African American Greek life was founded upon, and they're based out of brotherhood, out of respect, and out of education of their members, educating the members on where they were founded. And a lot of their members within the Divine Nine, within these associations, are well-known historical people, well-known historical figures that we just that aren't really talked about that much. So I feel like if we had that here, that would also be like a big, something that could be big and beneficial, because it wouldn't just be the Greek life, it would be an educational process. It would be an educational experience. You're learning about your people, not just your people, but it's like, I mean, of course, anybody can join these organizations, but it's like within each organization, you get to learn their specific history. Like, for instance, there's one organization that comes to mind. They're known as Omega Psi Phi. Some of their founding members helped create Negro Week, which soon became Black History Month.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and it's just like things like of that nature, things like that. You know, I just feel like if we had that Greek life here, if we had that environment here to educate people on things like that, then, you know, I feel like it would better us, you know, just not as not even just as a campus, but we could take it out into the community and learn, teach the community about different things like that.
Okay.
And,
for us to establish a goal, do you think a reachable one would be for you to perhaps talk to this about your advisor, and then long-term address it with your president to make it a campus-wide known movement?
I guess I've spoken to, well, not my advisor, but I've spoken to a few people, a few faculty about it, and they've really been pro to the idea of it. I'm gonna speak to my advisor about it one day. Love my advisor there. She's the nicest one you ever want to meet. Yeah. Sorry, I keep checking my phone. I'm waiting on the board for anyways. But I've spoken to a few faculty members on campus about it and my point of view behind it, and they've been like really supportive about it.
Okay.
It's just being able to like make the next step, and that's where I've like, me personally speaking, like talking about doing this. It's just getting to that next step that's always been an issue.
So, to measure this kind of goal, do you see like it being successful as maybe implementing like seminars or general education classes?
And they do that.
Oh, they do?
They do that.
Okay.
It's when you join the when you join not just that one specific Greek organization, but when you join any Greek organization within the Divine Nine, you have to take classes.
Okay.
And within these classes, you learn about culture, and you learn about the people that founded an organization, and you learn about what the foundations and the cardinal rules and the foundation. You learn about all these things before you're officially a member of any Divine Nine organization. You have to learn all these things. They want to educate you about these not just famous African Americans, but these well-known figures within, they just happen to be members of their organization, these well-known figures, and you have to take these classes, and you know, they want you to learn before, that's what they want. It's all a learning process, and that's what I just feel like, you know, I would want here.
At the beginning of our session, you talked about how your campus is a positive atmosphere, great learning experience, and so if we could bring these issues and implement them in a campus-wide program, spread awareness, spread education, spread the cultural aspects of it, would that be what you would consider success? And would that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That in my opinion, that would be success.
Okay.
I feel like educating just one person, that's a success. So being able to educate like that, in my opinion, that's a success. That would be successful. Yeah.
Okay. I'm familiar with the campus on Campbellsville, and it's not that far from other campuses like Louisville and WKU. And so for our next session, could we set a goal for you to maybe reach out to those programs and see when they started it, the foundation of it, the steps they took, and so maybe when you did talk to your advisor or did talk to your president about it, you would have a well-known kind of like a guideline as to how to set up and maybe make the process run a little smoother.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that what we've covered here is really good. Do you think that would benefit your experience at your college?
It would. It would. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what, how would it directly affect you?
Directly affecting me in my personal life, my grandfather, my father, my uncles, they happen to be a part of one of these Greek organizations, and directly impacting my life to be able to continue on that legacy.
Okay.
Sit upon by them, to be able to continue that on and pass it on to my children one day. That's how it would directly affect me, and
Okay.
to be able to do that and to be able to do it at a school that I love, honestly that's the true meaning of success to me.
Okay, well, it sounds like you have a good support system within your school, and this would only add beneficial aspects to it. So, I think that we covered a lot during this session, and I'm happy that we kind of reached a common ground as to the next steps you need to take. Like I said, I think a good goal would be for you to talk to these other campuses, see how they implemented these ideals, and how about we meet again in 1 month and we can just kind of start again and see the progress.
All right, thank you.
It was so nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too. Can I give you a hug?